Hi guys, I'm just about to head out with this Canon R5 camera and the Canon 35 f1.8 lens. These are on loan from Canon Finland. Big thanks Canon Finland. This is gonna be a POV photo walk. Something new for me, something new on this channel. So after watching this, please leave a comment down below and tell me if you like this or not, so I know if I need to make more of these. But now let's head out and grab some shots. Quite big puddle of water. Let's see if we can make a reflection here. Some sort of reflection. I don't know. Maybe this way to get more of the puddle in the foreground. Yeah. Okay. Something like that. Also some people there. I'm still at f4. Let's take another one and stop down to about F8. No more people, but let's grab a couple of more reflections. Like now someone's coming. Okay, one more. Like so. There's somebody coming on a scooter. Maybe I can get a picture of that. Let's check out the park and see if there is something. I'm gonna take a picture of that fence over there. I've taken a picture of this fence before, but I just like the color in this almost other monochromatic landscape. Yeah, what about these two tree trunks against the building? Okay, that could be a nice, like a urban landscape picture. Again at f8. Should I apply a little bit of positive, 2/3 of a positive exposure compensation? f8, like so. Red car over there. What about that? Does it look any good from here? No, I'm too far. Let me go a little bit closer and see if that red car makes it. Doesn't look so good anymore from here because the landscape kind of disappeared when I came down here. I'm gonna take a picture anyway, just to photograph something at least. This bay is still covered in ice, but it's very shallow, so that's why it's still covered in ice. The ice has melted in most other places, but here we still have some. Alright, what about here is some abstract snow, and I'm gonna go for 2/3 of a stop, positive exposure compensation. Okay, here's some more ice and sand and concrete and whatnot. Yeah, I think this looks better than the first one that I shot. Like so. One more with some positive exposure compensation. What about some reflections? Let's see. I'm getting desperate here. Okay. What about some reflections? Nah, it doesn't look really that good, but I'm desperate, so I'm gonna just grab a couple of pictures here and let's go around here. What about through the glass? Some people back there. Photo walking is a mysterious thing. Some days you seem to grab, keeper after keeper, but sometimes just simply nothing. What about this guy in this blue pants? I'm not sure. Right, this is the marketplace. There's another one, bigger one in downtown, but this is the one near my place. It's not too busy today, at least this time of the day. I think most of the vendors have gone home already at this time. But this orange jacket with some orange background. I don't know. It's not really going for me. There's another red jacket coming. Let's see, red. Maybe grab that one. Like, at least I'm trying hard. What about that orange coffee tent against that gray building back there? What if I just take a straight picture of that? Like so. How's that? Still at f8. Now I need that orange wearing person walking by, but right now no one seems to be wearing any orange or red. Now let me walk through the metro underpass and see if there's something here to be photographed. Alright, what about here? I'm still at f8. Okay. It's really quiet here. It's Friday around high noon and I think everyone is, I don't know where everyone is, but it's really super quiet here. It's not usually this quiet. Let me see if I can get a picture. Let's go to S mode. S or TV, I think it is. On Canon, where is it? Come on. So I can choose a slow shutter speed. And I'm not gonna need my glove here. Let's go for 1/10 of a second or so to get some movement. Let's try a little bit longer, still 1/6 of a second. There are some people even now. Can I go to 1/4 of a second? Now we can test the IBIS on this Canon camera. Back to aperture priority. Alright, the sun came out. This is going to change everything. It all looks so much better now. Now it's my job just to, take advantage of this and get some shots. How about these wire loops and some shadows? I'm gonna need someone to walk there. Let's see. Let's wait. Ready. More people coming and going. Let's see. Maybe I'll make black and white. Oh, there's a dog. I like this hard light. I've said it many times, but I think it's because we have so many cloudy days here. What about that? That looks interesting. I'm not sure if it's gonna look interesting in a picture, but I don't know. Let's take it anyway and see what we can come up with. Take one more at wide open, or f2.2 through the gate, with some blurry gate in the foreground. No, yeah, something like that, maybe. Oops. Yeah, that looks kind of nice. Yep, it may work. How about that? Some reflections maybe. Let's see. A little bit abstract, nothing too special, but you know. Let's take another one at f8 again. Yeah, f8. Yeah, I like this. Let's see how it looks on a big screen, but at least here it looks kind of decent. About that. What about that green truck? Let's make a motion blur. A little bit of motion blur. Shutter priority 1/15 of a second. Let's go back to aperture priority. That's my favorite when I'm photo walking. What that orange thing, the van pass, and yeah, I like those light and shadow things. Especially the lid or the cover looks kind of nice. There's a nice orange gradient there, and the background is pretty much monochrome. Yeah, f8 again. How about those shadows on that van? Does that look anything like interesting? Let's see. I'm gonna take a picture anyway. I don't think it looks too interesting, but take a picture anyway. Here's this what do you call this orange tape around the bike. I took one picture earlier the other day with another lens. I'm gonna do the same thing again. f1.8 to get some blurry bokeh or whatever. I still think it's better to grab a shot. If you think there's something interesting, take the picture, and later you can just decide if it was worth it or not. But if you never even hit the shutter, then you can't know if you missed something or not. So always take the picture whenever you think there's something interesting there, and later worry about if it's a keeper or not. Okay, let's take these orange. Again, I don't know what these are called. They tie boats to those things. f8. I'm tilting my camera so I won't get the opposite side of the bay in the picture, because I don't want that. I just want the eyes and those orange things, like so. Let's go to the beach. All right. Some rocks, some open water, some ice. How about that? Let's see if that works for us today. Backlight is always your best friend. What about a low angle shot? Let's see. Oh, not quite sure. Oh. Okay, not too bad. One more. A little bit different composition, like so. Yeah, f8 again. But it's... Let's see. There's some more. Maybe that is more interesting. That rock formation there, and some ice around it, maybe. Yeah, something like that, maybe. Let's see here. Yeah, this looks much better. Everything looks so much better now that the sun came out. Okay, let's take one more, like so, and then one higher up, like this. This doesn't look too bad either. Again, f8, like so. What about that direction? I still want to see if I can somehow take advantage of that reflection in the water. How does it look from here? Let's go to f11 and see. Get all the what the heck, f16 to get all the possible depth of field here. All right, like so, a proper landscape picture here. I'm gonna go quickly back to f8. My favorite aperture today. What about these tree roots here? I mean, yeah. Oh, that doesn't look too bad. Can you see the screen? I'm not sure. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Like a landscape detail here. What, one more? Like so, yeah. It's amazing how the light changes everything, and all of a sudden you can see these forms and shapes everywhere. Yep. I keep closing the screen, it's a reflex. Now it's better. Maybe you can see what I'm doing. Now I wish I had a telephoto lens. There are some birds walking on the ice, and that looks kind of cool, especially with the reflection and everything. But I have my 35, and that's gotta do today. What about that? I walk past this view, you know, very often, and I always think, you know, that it may look cool in the picture, but I don't know. Maybe it's just one of those scenes that looks like interesting with bare eyes, but it never makes a really good picture. Some scenes are like that, you know. They look really good with bare eyes, but no matter how you compose and place your camera, you just cannot make really good picture of that same scene, even though it looks really good with bare eyes. I like these tree trunks against the wall, and then the little bit of the blue sky. Let's take that picture. F8 again. Yep, like so. Again, that puddle of water and some reflections and these rocks. Is there something that I can do here? Well, the only way to find out is to take a picture. One picture, like, let's go with that. F11, like so. Let me go a little bit closer and take a low angle shot. And it's quite wet here. What about a low angle shot from, oops, it's really wet here. What about a low angle shot from here? F11, and I guess that's it for today. All right, back inside. The start of the photo walk was a little bit difficult, but it got slightly better towards the end. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please consider buying me a cup of coffee. There's a link down below, but only if you don't live in Finland. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.